So it is like any other object you have around you. There are so many objects, So when you look at it, you see the knowledge you have about that comes into your head. So there is an illusion that the thought is something different. So it is you that create the object. The object may be there, but the knowledge you have about that object is all that you know. Apart from that knowledge and independent of that knowledge, free from that knowledge, you have no way of knowing anything about it. You have no way of directly experiencing anything. We started with that. When I use the word directly, it does not mean that there is any other way of experiencing things. That's a wrong word. Directly implies that there is some other way of experiencing things directly, other than the way you are experiencing things. So the knowledge you have about it is all that is there, and that is what you are experiencing. Really you don't know what it is. In exactly the same way, when you want to know something about thought, experience thought, it is the same process that is in operation there. There is no inside and outside. What is there is only the operation, the flow of the knowledge. So you cannot actually separate yourself from thought and look at it. So when once such a question is thrown at you, what should happen is that giving all the answers is no meaning, because all that is acquired and thought out. So that movement stops. So there is no need for you to answer the question. There is no need for you to know anything about it. So all that you know comes to a halt. Not literally, so it has no momentum anymore. It slows down. So then it dawns upon you the meaninglessness of trying to answer that question, because it has really no answer at all. The answers that others have given are there. So you have nothing to say on that thing called thought, because what all you can say is what you have gathered from other sources, and so you have no answer of your own.
All right, but even then we can have a little conversation, I should say.
All right.
Apart from the question of if it is meaningful or meaningless.
All right, yes.
There is something like, you say, walls and things and people around here, and what we know about this, what we see about it, we know about it, only what we know, that's what we...
Yes, but that is not what that person is.
No.
So you don't know actually anything about that person or the thing, except you see what you are projecting on that object or the individual, the knowledge you have about it. See, and this knowledge is the experience, It goes on and on, that's all. So what that really is, you have no way of knowing it.
No, that is what I do understand.
Yes, then.
And when we are speaking about reality, we can speak about those knowledge about it and call this knowledge reality, and we can speak about that which the knowledge is put on.
What for? Then it becomes, you see, a classroom discussion or the discussion in debating societies, each one trying to show that he knows more, a lot more than the other, and arriving at some what do you get out of it? Is each one trying to prove that he knows more than you do, win you over to his point of view.
What I'm trying to ask is, is there any chance, what I did understand about you talking is there is no method, but is there any chance of getting out of this knowledge of reality to reality?